Welcome to the Burrow.
A podcast where we discuss our favourite books and have a bit of a laugh. Hi, I'm Chloe.
And I'm Megan. I am 18 years old and I use she, her pronouns. I'm from the good old land of Canada. And yeah.
Lovely. Hi, I'm Chloe. I'm also 18 and I'm from England. I go by she, her pronouns, and that's basically it, I think. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Kind of nervous for this, but I'm doing well.
Anything exciting happened today? I don't know. Anything?
Not really. I've been stressed out with my dogs for the whole day. If you guys don't know. Yeah, this is the first episode, so I have 2 dogs. One's like 2 years old and one is I don't know, like a few months. Yeah. And it's stressful.
Okay,
Oh, how are you? Yeah, how are you, by the way?
How am I? I'm tired. I had to wake up at like 7. I had to go to uni at 9. We finished at like 4. And then I had to do my young writers course online, and now I'm here. So I've been busy and I'm tired, but it's okay.
Hey.
I want to get my 8 hours sleep in tonight. That's my goal.
Might not happen, but
it will happen. I got just under 8 hours last night, so you know.
Oh, good job.
I'm proud of myself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as you guys can probably tell, I'm from England, and Megan, I'm saying your name wrong, I know I am, but it's the way I say it, so I'm gonna say it. She's from Canada. So one of our first sections that we're doing is kind of discourse between both countries and the differences. So what do you have?
Yeah, so I realized we do have discussions about this a lot. And there are quite they're not too different since Canada is kind of, I forgot the word for it, but a lot of our ancestors are from Europe and England. So a lot of our foods aren't that different. Foods and language. For one thing we've argued about a lot is pavement and sidewalk.
It's an argument, it's not a discussion.
Yeah. And then there's some food things that we haven't tried. So we have poutine here in Canada.
Yeah. Do you have any I don't know, is there any Canadian slang, or is that just a English slang? I don't know.
I guess we kind of do, but not really. Our English is pretty close to the Americans. So it's not much slang. Well, there is slang, but not specifically to Canada.
Okay, I've got some phrases. I'm pretty sure they are just strictly English. I don't know. I want to see if you can tell what they mean. I just have 2. Okay. The first one is lost the plot. So if I was to tell you that I've lost the plot, what does that mean?
You're unsure of what's happening?
Not really, just that I've gone crazy basically. If someone's lost the plot, they're a little bit crazy.
Okay, I wouldn't have thought that.
And then the other one I had is chuffed. So if I tell you that I'm really chuffed about something.
You're really upset?
No.
Really annoyed?
Totally the opposite.
Oh, you're overjoyed, happy?
Yeah, really proud, really happy.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness.
The way you said it sounded like it was supposed to oh, you're really annoyed.
I'm really chuffed.
You're really chaffed.
Oh my god. Okay, so what do we have next?
We both have chosen our favorite quotes from different books. This one I actually did choose from the volume because I had so many that I liked. It's a really short quote by Tori, which is Charlie's sister.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's just before Charlie's going over to Nick's place for the first time. And Charlie says, Tori says, have fun with a little smiley face.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I love her so much. You know, it was her birthday the other day. I think
Oh, what?
yesterday. Yeah. April, what's the date? Yeah, April 5th. Fun fact.
I didn't know about that.
So my one is from, where is it? Wow, I can't find it. Oh, I found it. My one's from The Perks of Being a Wallflower, which is one of my favorite books. I love it so much. And the quote is, "I'm both happy and sad, and I'm still trying to figure out how that can be." And I don't know, I just love it. It's really
I like
beautiful.
that. That's really cute.
It's a good book. Have you read it? You should
No,
read it.
I've not. I've thought about it, but
It made me
I
cry. It made me cry.
I don't know if I want to cry.
You do.
Oh, I do. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You do.
We already have a few books I can cry to, but I'll get another one.
I have like, I think something like 8 books that I haven't read. Okay, so do we want to jump into talking about Heartstopper Volume 1?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Lovely. So the first chapter is called Meet, I think.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Should we give like a bit of context behind it? I don't know.
We should probably do a summary of the book itself.
Basically, it's just gay. Sorry, that's
a great description, Chloe.
It is though, isn't it? It's I'm sorry. It's English and it's based, I think, during year 10, year 11, sort of like the higher end of the school.
Oh yeah, it is year 10, 11. Yeah.
Yeah, because Nick's in year 11 and then Charlie's in year 10. So it's basically that time period. And they meet each other in tutor, and then their romance kind of just goes from there. And then you meet all their friends and stuff, and then yeah. Oh yeah, also I forgot to say, the time, hopefully, if this episode comes out when I want it to come out, the TV show will be out. Can we just think about that?
Yeah, that'll be exciting.
I'm very excited for it.
I'm kind of I'm nervous for a few things, but I'm very excited.
It's that it looks so good.
It's just that new character, like the
girl. I don't know what she's called. I think she's called Imogen. Maybe I'm making that up.
Yeah, she.
But it will be fine. My issue, it's not an issue, but I think it's gonna end on that kiss in the rain. It's not a cliffhanger, but at the same time, you just want to see more of it. Because you're only gonna only just see Nick and Charlie reciprocating their feelings. I
kind of hope there is a kiss that shows up there and doesn't just end with him at the door.
Oh my god.
If it ends at the door, I'll be like, no.
Apparently, Alex said there's not going to be any cliffhangers at the end of the season. Okay. And that's a cliffhanger, so no. I don't want it to.
Okay.
We'll just manifest it. It's okay. And then by the time this comes out, we'll know.
Oh yeah, true.
Exciting. Okay. Anyways,
let's continue on.
Literally, the first thing I have written down is Ben with a sad face.
Oh, me too. Yeah, I have you, Ben, with a sad face.
I know. My notes are just really weird because they're not like full sentences. I just have like Ben, and then I have Charlie, anxious.
I mean, yeah. He's an anxious gay.
I know, no, because rereading it is so different because you know Ben and you know what he does. Like when you first read it, you're like, oh, Ben, Charlie, nice. But it's not nice.
Yeah, no.
It's not nice. I also have written down, love how British.
Okay, fair.
No, I know. I have some weird stuff written down, but
me too, though. I like British.
I know you do. But I just like it because I feel like a lot of British, well, obviously it's going to be a TV show, so a lot of British like shows are basically period dramas. So it's like, know, like Bridgerton and all of that stuff. I don't think there's a lot of British dramas apart from Skins, but I still haven't watched that.
I've heard of Skins because you know how
It's basically
That's
like
it.
Euphoria, but I think like a little bit better.
I haven't watched Euphoria. I don't know if I want to.
I want to, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
But I can't watch it because I don't have HBO Max.
Oh, is that the only place it's on? Is it not on Netflix?
No, it's not Netflix.
Okay, so I can't watch it.
There we go.
I have Netflix and Disney Plus. I can't. Yeah.
Skins is on Netflix, I think. Should be
Yeah.
still.
Is it on my Netflix though?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
I
true.
heard about Skins through the actors that play what's they're from Scam, but French Scam.
There's actors in Skins from French Scam.
No, but they like it. They like the show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it has, I don't know if you've watched The Maze Runner, but it has one of the actresses from Maze Runner in it.
Oh, okay.
So it starts basically with Ben texting Charlie. And then we see him going into tutor. And I literally just put over enthusiastic teacher. And then I just put LMAO.
Nice.
As I should.
Yeah, as it should.
What do you have for some of this opening part?
Yeah, okay. I like the first like when we first start is kind of you kind of see the relationship between them, and it's kind of not great because Charlie looks really uncomfortable.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. But then like right after, I'm pretty sure right after he meets Nick, which is like
yeah, basically
best part.
Of course. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. I also have, you know, when I think later on a little bit, they get like more comfortable with each other. So obviously they talk to each other every day, not like in detail, but like they say hey to each other.
Yeah.
And then the fountain pen incident happens.
Oh my god, yeah.
And I feel like if it wasn't for the pen, none of it would have happened.
Maybe.
Because like they wouldn't have like
bonded
to each other really. Because all they were doing was just like making small talk and saying, oh hi to each other. So that's what I think.
The pen meant to do it. It was
the real
fate.
Hero. Yeah. And then I also wrote that he's being by chaos with the pen.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I would know us bisexuals are chaotic.
That's why I call it bicon energy.
Oh yes, yeah.
Bisexual, iconic. Together.
He's such a bi icon. Bicon.
Yeah. Icon. Merge it together. Oh, and then there's just me kind of writing and swearing at Ben on the paper.
Oh, mood, I did that too.
I feel like everyone who has read Heartstopper or who's going to see the TV show are just going to hate him so bad.
But like the actor is like great.
I know, he seems like such a cool guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then I also was swearing at Ben again. I was swearing at Ben again.
That's kind of like the whole thing.
Because when he's with that girl, well, it's probably
oh my god, yeah, that scene. That pissed me off so much.
I wrote internalized homophobia, but I put a smiley face next to it. I don't know why. Yeah, I haven't looked at these notes since I wrote them, so some of them might not make any sense at all. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, he could be bisexual, or he could just be closeted gay.
I think he might be bisexual, but yeah, I don't know.
I don't know why he targeted Charlie though.
Maybe I mean, he was the only like out gay person in the school.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, he was supposed to be out on purpose. He got outed.
Yeah. Poor Charlie.
Yeah.
We love him.
We do. I
love him. So the next thing I have is that whole thing when Ben confronts Charlie.
Oh my god, yeah.
And that's when I heard the TV show announced, that was the thing I was like, I feel like that's genuinely gonna scare me.
Yeah.
Like, actually watching it, like reading it and like seeing the pictures is like a whole different thing.
Yeah, but I'm actually gonna see it happen.
Like
But I think
actually seeing it.
if you think about just the actors themselves, then it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Because like Joe and Sebra seem like pretty close.
Yeah. They have like a really cool friendship, but
Yeah.
like when they're like what's it called, like inhabiting their characters and stuff,
Yeah.
and like they're in the zone like that. I feel like it's gonna have such a crazy impact. Like, oh
Yeah. It'll get better though.
I know,
It's like immediately right after my
Yeah.
favorite character, Nick, shows up.
Yeah, I literally just wrote yay Nick.
Yay. The
And then I
bisexual
wrote,
icon.
yes Nick, Ben is a dick. That rhymed.
That did.
That
Oh my god.
rhymed.
Good
I'm
job.
a poet. Oh my god. Thank you. But yeah, we love Nick, and the fact that like from the changing rooms that he and Charlie were in, like he kind of knew that he wasn't okay, so he was like, yeah, I'm gonna follow him because he doesn't seem okay. And then yeah, he was like, no, Ben, go away.
Good old, you know.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be a cool thing to see though, like
But
just
yeah.
Nick being a protective boyfriend, even though they're not boyfriends yet, but you know.
Okay, yeah, about like that scene, like when he kind of, what's the word? He saves Charlie. Kind of like, you know, golden retriever, savior,
yeah,
boyfriend. Well, not boyfriend at the time, but like, you know,
that kind of energy.
Yeah. I love golden retriever energy.
Hurting him, and he was like, no.
No.
And same. If I could, okay, I'm not a violent person, but if I was, then you know, yeah. Let me not elaborate. I don't want to go. Anyway, Ben isn't a real character, so it's fine. I wouldn't be hurting an actual person.
I would hate to know Ben in real life. I don't know any Bens in real life that I know of.
I don't think I do. There's plenty out there, I'm sure, but I don't know any. I hope I don't either. And the next thing I have written down is when Nick sees that Charlie like plays the drums.
Oh my god, yeah, he got so excited.
He has like this mini little crisis in his brain. Like he's like, oh my god, Charlie plays the drums. It's like he's just like, I don't know. It's really funny.
Starting to be gay.
Starting. Yes. And then I don't know what else happens. I think Nick convinces him. He's like, oh my god, come play rugby.
Oh yeah, because he sees him sprinting in his class.
Running in PE, yeah. He's like, oh wow, you're so fast, come play rugby.
Oh my god, did you there's a certain like comics like thing where Charlie thinks he's gonna like ask him out, not ask him out, saying like, oh, I like you.
Oh yeah.
And then Nick's like, you want to join rugby? And there's just like a little like heart with an arrow through it.
Yeah, when Charlie's like imagining, he's like, oh my god, Nick loves me, oh my god. We're gonna do, yeah, no, that's not what happens.
Do you want to play rugby?
And he doesn't even know how to play. I mean, same. I know what it is.
I've played rugby.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I just have these vivid memories of playing like tag rugby, like in PE, freezing cold in the park. We're not allowed to have our coats or our gloves. And the teachers, they wrap up. They have like 2 coats. They have their gloves. They have everything. If we have gloves on, they're like, no, take them off. It's
like that the comic, that little, I'm not sure what like part in the first volume it's in, but Nick and Tao are talking about Charlie, not Nick and Tao, Charlie and Tao.
Yeah.
Are talking about Charlie's crush on Nick.
But oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, when they're like sitting down and Tao's like, oh, he's straight or whatever.
No. It's they're in gym class and the teacher asks him to take off his like bloody hat.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's that. What's next? I do not know. Oh, it's the tackling.
Oh my god, yeah.
Nick gets Charlie to tackle him.
Yeah.
And then yeah, you know.
That was really cute.
And I literally have written down right here, Charlie's gay is showing. Probably this applies throughout like all of the volumes.
Yeah, it's showing a lot.
It's gonna pop up a lot, but you know. But yeah, you know what? It was pretty gay.
It was, yeah, just a tad.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just two lads being lads, you know.
Yeah, good old pals, mates, buddies.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and then I have. This is like a week later, I think, when Charlie's like with the rugby team and stuff. And some of Nick's friends. Can you hear me? Sorry.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And some of Nick's friends are like, oh my gosh, he's gay. I didn't know gay people could play sport.
Oh my god, and the gym teacher comes in like,
yeah.
Like you can't guess anyone's sexuality, or not everyone is.
Yeah. And then one of Nick's friends, I think it's either Christian or Sai, those are the good ones. Were like, I think I have a quote, where is it? He was like, I don't actually think being gay makes you bad at sports. And I was just like, yes, thank you. Because your ability, it just doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Like some people aren't, but like there's straight people who are really bad at sports too. So like, I don't know.
Your sexuality doesn't really define if you're good at sports or not.
I know. Silly. Oh, and then, see, I have it all written down. Charlie's like, oh, I want to get a haircut or something.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like
we're not
Nick
gonna get that in the show, and I'm so sad.
I know, Nick literally touches him and like touches his hand. I'm just like, okay.
And there's a little like gay moment between the two.
Yeah, like he's literally touching his face.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd do that to my friend. Would I? I don't know. I don't know if I would.
Yeah, no, I don't normally touch my friends' faces.
Can you imagine
often
just like that?
Like, oh my god, you got a haircut?
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh, and then I have this. I think Nick said that he likes him or whatever. And then in Charlie's head he was like, oh, like,
oh yeah, because they're walking into like the
or whatever.
Yeah.
Poor guy. He's pining really bad.
I mean, he does like him, just
he
hasn't figured it out yet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I have in the changing rooms, Charlie's changing and Nick is staring at him while
I know. Isn't that like right before the Ben thing? Or was that after?
No, it is.
Yeah.
There's another Ben. Oh, there's so many Ben things.
Yeah, in the volume 1 there's so many Ben things.
Oh my god, wait. 1 second. Oh, I think, yeah, so Nick saves him twice. It happens again.
It does?
Yeah. Well, I have it written down.
What's the second time he gets saved?
Oh, he literally pushes Ben. Like, he actually physically like touches him. But like the other time it was just
they catch him. Yeah, they stop.
First time it was just Nick being like, oh hey Charlie, like it wasn't him actually like intervening, because I think so he saw him shirtless and then Charlie literally just left because he got a text from Ben and then Nick followed them. I got it mixed up, but and Ben literally slams Charlie against the wall. Ben.
Ben. We're gonna talk about him a lot.
And not in nice ways. No. He literally tries to kiss Charlie.
Yeah, and he makes it like that one. It's like the second page of it. And it's like he's saying like stop it.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. I'm kind of scared to see that.
I know, it's gonna be so heartbreaking.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because we know that I know you like Charlie, but like I love Charlie and you love Nick. It actually hurts me.
I'm excited to see like, actually all three of them in that situation. Like not just Seb and Joe. Also Kit.
Are you talking about Seb and Joe? Are you talking about Ben and Charlie?
No, I'm excited to see all the actors.
Oh, okay.
during that scene.
I was like, can you tell the difference? Those are real people. Those are not real
No,
people.
I know. I'm excited to see the actors as the characters.
Oh yeah, and I have this quote that I wrote down that Ben says that makes me so mad. Okay, not that mad, but it makes me annoyed. And he says, "You're so hot when you're angry," and it just makes me
my
so
god,
mad. And I'm just like, that's toxic behavior.
Well, he is a toxic person.
He is.
He is.
Oh yeah, and then I also have that Charlie stops crying.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Ben still doesn't stop, but you know,
Mhm.
that's because he's Ben. And then that's when Nick comes in and saves the day.
Ah, good old Nick.
And he swears at him. I want to see if they're gonna swear in the show.
They might, but Alice might want to make it like family friendly.
No, I want them to though, because Ben's such an idiot. I just want them to swear at him. But yeah, Nick literally just calls him a fucking prick.
Yeah. Which he is.
He did, because he is. and then he tells him to fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
But good. Same. I would do it too.
Yeah. Would you though, or are you too like?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. In my head, I would.
In your head, but
it depends.
Actually, yeah.
It depends, because if it's someone doing it to my friends, then I probably would.
Okay.
If they're doing it to me, I wouldn't.
Will you be too like caught up in the moment and feel like?
Yeah, I'll just be like, okay, thanks, bye.
Okay.
I'm not kidding. I would. And then that just leaves Nick and Charlie's still kind of crying.
Yeah.
And then Nick is just very concerned
because
you know he loves him, but he doesn't know that yet, so we can't say that. But you know, oh, and then this is when the first kind of the sorry stuff happens, where Charlie's like sorry, and then Nick's like, no, don't say sorry.
Oh my god, the pat on the back.
Yeah, and then Charlie's like, sorry. Oh wait, no, I meant sorry, and then yeah, which I feel that is me. That is me. And then they leave each other. They walk outside, like there's this picture of them. I don't know if you call it a picture in the comic, a drawing. I don't know what you call it. Of them like leaving school, and like one of them's facing that way, and one of them's facing the other way.
Yeah.
And it's cool. I feel like that would look good on camera.
Well, they showed like the clip of that in the teaser.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, and I love that clip so much.
Yeah, I know. I'm so excited for the camera work for some reason. Ever since I did film, I just like enjoy watching like the shots and stuff. I think
it's been a long time since I've done like film stuff, but yeah, I feel it. I feel it. I appreciate the angles and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, and then it moves on to the second chapter.
Oh yeah.
It is called Crush.
Because he's slowly figuring it out.
Also, I feel like this is mainly Charlie, which this like applies to. I mean, Nick a little bit, but he doesn't fully come to terms with it until like I think the end of this volume. And like
it's like the very end.
Yeah. So this is basically Nick looking for Charlie on Facebook.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh,
and if that's not, and if that's not like a sign that you're crushing on someone, I don't know what is. Like, you stalk people.
yeah, you're not wrong.
I'm not wrong, and that's what he's doing. I think for the show they're changing it to Instagram though, because Facebook is a little outdated.
It's old.
Well, yeah, I was saying it nicely, but sure, it's a bit old. Yeah, it's okay. And he texts Charlie, but like he keeps typing something out and then deleting it, and then typing it and then deleting it.
Oh yeah, about the
situation that happened. Basically,
the Ben thing.
Yeah. And then Charlie gets a message from Nick, and he's basically saying, "Oh yeah, I'm fine, whatever." And Nick is, concerned again.
Good old concerned Nick.
Because he can tell. And then he basically just tells Charlie, "You can tell me if you want to, like, no pressure, whatever."
And he ends up actually,
tells him.
Yeah.
And yeah. that's basically what happens. How Charlie was outed, which we later learn how that happened, but I'm not gonna say anything now because we're not reaching that volume.
Because that's like,
but we
should go over that in the next episode. No, the next episode.
I think 3rd volume or 4th volume. I don't know.
It's in the 4th.
Oh yeah, it's somewhere along the line.
4th or 3rd.
Yeah, he got outed and how it was like a really horrible experience for him. And then how like one day I think he was like playing drums in the band room or whatever. And then like Ben comes in, like kind of flirting with him, like, oh my god, you play the drums, wow.
And then immediately starts like kissing him.
Yeah, and then Charlie's like, I don't know, feels like so seen. He's like, oh my gosh, I have a boyfriend. I'm like having this like proper experience, whatever.
Like a romantic like teenage experience. But in reality, it's not.
It's not, and then it turns really toxic. It's basically just like Ben texting him whenever he just wants to make out with someone, which isn't very nice, to be fair. And then Nick just continues to hate on Ben, but it's okay because same. I would as well. Oh, and then I have this quote that I wrote down that Nick said.
Oh yeah, says, go for it.
I will kick his ass if he tries to come near you.
I was just thinking about that.
I love it. I actually love it. And then they
even though he doesn't like violence, but you know,
neither do I. But like, if it's necessary, no, sorry, we don't promote violence. Mentally, you can be violent.
Yeah,
just think about it.
Okay,
don't do it. I mean, unless it's self-defense, then go ahead.
Self-defense is fine, but like, you shouldn't resort to violence.
We say that, but later down the line, Nick actually does resort to violence.
Oh yeah, and he does later in volume 2.
Yeah. Oh well. And what happens next? So many things. I think this is like where we meet Teo.
Oh, we didn't meet him earlier?
Oh, we did, but not like properly. We only just like saw a glimpse of him with his hat. Little hat. But yeah, and then Taya's like, oh my god, you're crushing on Nick, and he's he disses Nick, like, oh, he's one of the rugby lads, all of that.
It's a chav.
He's a chav. And then I think Taya's just like, oh, he's straight, stop crushing on a straight guy.
Yeah,
you're bound to like get your heart broken or whatever.
And Charlie's just like, I can't give up on him.
I know.
Which is good.
And at that point, Charlie did think he was straight.
Yeah.
So like he was just causing heartbreak for himself. So that would.
And then I'm pretty sure after that, like a tiny, like not too far after, but like tiny bit, is the snow day.
Yeah. They go. I think Nick invites him to his house.
Yeah, because of the dog.
It was Nelly. Of Nelly. Oh my god, Nelly. I love her. Is it a her?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Nelly's a her.
Okay. I was like, is it a he? Is it a her? I don't know.
Pretty sure Nelly's a her.
If it wasn't for Nelly, Nick wouldn't have invited Charlie to his house.
I mean, probably would have maybe eventually, but it would have been later.
No, but let's think about that. Thank you, Nelly.
I love that snow day though. It was.
I know. It's especially because it's so rare for it to like properly snow. Well, here I know not in Canada.
Here it snows. There's still snow on the ground.
Oh, it's still snowing.
Yeah.
It's
but it's more like wet snow. It's more like kind of like a mix of rain and snow.
But it's spring. Why is it snowing?
It's Canada, Chloe. You don't understand.
Off topic again.
Yeah, we go off topic a lot, but that's gonna be like common for most of our.
It's entertaining, isn't it? I hope it's entertaining. I
think it's entertaining. But I'm the one doing it, so.
Okay, so I have Charlie goes home after that, and then Nick's mom is like to him, you seem much more like yourself around him.
Oh my god, yeah.
He's so perceptive. Like she doesn't know at this point, but like she has an inkling.
I love Nick's mom so much. Okay, where were we? We were.
I have so Charlie gets back home. He's kind of a little bit depressed.
Oh my god, yeah, because he's like, I fell for a straight boy.
And then Yeah, Tori's like, "Are you okay?" And then I think they hug.
They do, yeah.
I fell for a straight boy.
He's not straight though.
He's not straight. Don't
Well, it's
assume
not.
sexuality.
Yeah.
Although
They
I
don't
did that.
really talk about his sexuality much during volume 1, but he's
But
not straight.
that's because rugby lads are straight. That's why.
Yeah.
Did you know that? They are.
Yeah, yeah.
100%. Even
I
Ben.
mean, in my experience in rugby, most of the girls were not straight.
Oh my gosh.
Most of us are either bi or lesbian.
As you should. Oh, and then the following week, Nick comes to Charlie's house.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh, and Charlie tries to teach him how to play the drums.
That was such a gay moment.
And it goes so wrong. But like I swear he's like holding Nick's hands or like something.
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
He puts his hands on Nick's while they're playing the drums.
And Nick is still bad at it.
Mhm.
But it's probably because he's like, crushing.
Yeah.
So, it's fair. I'll take it.
It's okay.
I'll take it.
And
oh my god. Okay, sorry. I have this quote. Like they're play fighting. And
yeah.
And then Charlie's like, "It's your fault for being rugby lad." And then Nick goes into this, which just makes me laugh every time. And he goes, "Why don't we put for cheeky Nando's then, mate? Lads. Just banter. Innit, mate? Innit, bruv?" I hate saying those words out loud. It makes me so bad. I hate it.
Such a British thing to say.
No, not even British. It's just like a chav. I don't know. I don't like saying
British.
Yeah.
A
Okay.
chav is British.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. But I don't know. I just loved it because I never hear stuff like this that like kind of represents. I don't know how to say it, but that's just like related that like I hear in my everyday life that like you don't always see. It's always American stuff that I'm like reading or watching. So it's refreshing to see it, even though it makes me cringe just a little bit. But yeah, because we love lads, don't we?
Oh yeah, sure. Lads.
Oh my god. It's so funny. At this point, it's just become an inside joke in the fandom, I feel like.
Yeah.
But
and then just like right like after the little teasing thing where they're kind of like almost holding hands. And Nick's
oh my god.
like blushing.
Yeah. And then like Charlie falls asleep and then Nick just looks at him. That's in the teaser.
Yeah, just in the teaser where he almost holds his hand.
The way Kit does it, he looks like he's literally gonna cry. He looks so conflicted. It makes me so sad. He's actually looking at Charlie like, oh my god, I really like him, but I can't like him because I'm straight.
But he's not.
He's not.
He just hasn't come to terms with his sexuality yet.
I have written down as well the film they were watching. After like Nick does that, he looks back on the screen and it's like a straight couple kissing, which I think is like really interesting. How he's having this like little gay crisis right in front of him, and then he looks back and it's like a straight couple on the TV.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
he's like, "Come be straight with us."
Yeah,
no,
be gay.
No. Be gay, just a little bit. And then
one of my favorite scenes is like right after that, where Nick has to go home. And Charlie's wrapped up in all the blankets. He's like, "Oh, you look really cute and cuddly."
Yeah, he's like a little burrito, and then he just hugs Charlie.
Yeah, and then Tori comes up. She's like, "I don't think he's straight."
Yeah. Do you know what I love about Tori in these comics?
What?
She just appears out of nowhere.
Yeah, I know.
And she's like, "Yeah, it's just sister magic, I'm just here. I'm just everywhere." But yeah,
iconic, really.
Yeah, she's like, "I don't think he's straight," and he's not.
No.
No one straight gives that much physical contact to their friend.
Yeah.
Unless like you love your friend, which is obviously what's happening right now.
Some of them like maybe a bit too much to be friends.
Just a little bit too much.
Yeah.
And then Charlie just gets all confused. There's so much confusion in this first volume.
I know, but it's okay because it clears up in the next volume.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing I kind of like about it, because a lot of the time people just use miscommunication for drama.
Mhm.
And obviously there's miscommunication in here, but like I feel like for the rest of the volumes it's not that bad.
No.
Like it's a lot more fluffy than it is angsty. I know you know what I mean when I say
I know what you mean.
It's just more wholesome, okay? That's what I mean.
Which I like. I like more wholesome things. Like I have read my share of like smutty stuff. But I like more like, wholesome stories.
I'm laughing like I haven't done the same.
Okay, but like a lot of like Alice's books are really wholesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I like.
Yeah, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
On to something else. Oh, it's the rugby game.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because
Charlie's like on the bench, and they end up winning, and Nick literally goes over to him, hugs him, but like when someone hugs you and lifts you up and hugs you, I'm just like, that's not platonic.
No, that's not. And just before that happened, Charlie and Teo, yeah.
Sorry.
Charlie and Teo were texting.
Yeah.
Teo mentions how Nick's had a crush on Tara. Yeah.
Yeah, how Nick had it's Tara. Nick had a crush on Tara.
Yeah, Nick had a crush on Tara for like, a long time. Which is gonna change in the, the TV show, but it's fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think we also forgot to mention that they're at an all boys grammar school.
Oh yeah.
And then there's also all boys, another
all girl
grammar school. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what's next. Oh, okay. So whilst that's happening, one of Nick's friends is like, "Oh, so Nick has a crush on Charlie," and I love how his friend actually realizes that.
But they don't say anything, which reminds me of a scene way later on, which we're gonna mention, that I love so much. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to mention it now, but
oh, okay, yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. And then they have like I think a couple of his friends have this discussion like, oh, he doesn't look gay or whatever.
Oh yeah, and then the PE teacher comes in, like, you can't tell people are gay
by what they look like.
Yeah.
That's the thing I always say whenever I see people like saying stuff like that on the internet. I'm like, how do you know by looking at someone that they're attracted to the same gender?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, they speak this way, so like obviously they're gay.
And also like gay and straight are the only two sexualities.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Education times.
Yeah. There's more. There's multiple sexualities.
Exactly. And multiple genders.
Oh yes, that too.
Let's not start that discussion. Oh, okay. I also have this quote from the PE teacher when she says, "It's very rude to speculate about people's sexualities."
Yes.
And it is. She is right. And then I think it's just people talking about Harry's birthday party that's coming up.
Oh my god, Harry's birthday party.
Yeah. Okay, so facts about Harry. I don't like him.
Harry.
I don't hate him as much as Ben.
Yeah, he's not as bad. He's still a bully and he's homophobic.
But he's redeemable towards like the end.
Yeah.
Like, or something like that.
That's like a redemption arc.
Yeah. But I still don't like him.
No.
But he's better than Ben, so that's like something, I guess.
And there's when we get more into like this scene, there's a certain quote from it that I really loved. That Nick says. I guess I can bring it up now. It's when is it? Oh, Charlie goes off because Henry. It is Harry. Harry. Yeah.
The way you say Harry is funny to me. Sorry.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Okay. I'll continue.
Carry on.
You know, because Harry found Tara upstairs, and he grabbed Nick like, "Oh look, she's upstairs." Like, hasn't he been like
go get her, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Charlie feels awkward, so he
He
leaves.
just walks away.
And there's like a
Yeah.
whole like thing where Harry's like, "Oh, you don't think he fancies you, do you? How sad."
And then he's like, "Oh, do you?" Oh, it's so sad.
Yeah. But Nick
then-
says, "Oh my god, the best thing ever." I don't know. I have it written down somewhere. I'm not sure where.
Oh, I think I might have it.
But he's like, "I really hate you." Or
Yeah,
something
you
like that.
pathetic, homophobic, self-obsessed dick. I have it
Yeah,
written.
that.
Yeah. And he couldn't be more right. And then Darcy and Tara, who we haven't like properly met yet, but we've kind of
No.
seen them. Darcy sees it and she says, "I actually love him."
I mean, me too.
Yeah. Because she overhears him and she's like, "Yeah, he's a good one."
Mhm.
Which we love. And then we just see Charlie sitting by himself. And he had like a little encounter with Ben, but like he dealt with it by himself.
Oh yeah, he shoved him against the wall, which is iconic of him.
We love it.
Mm.
We promote violence in
Oh
the
no,
right
that's not.
situations. In the
No.
right situations. In the right situations.
We did say self-defense. It's okay.
Yeah. And yeah, he is using self-defense actually.
Mhm.
So it's fine. And then Nick finds Charlie. He calls his friends dickheads again. And do you know what? A lot in Heartstopper, he just calls his friends dicks.
I mean, to be fair, they are, except for like
Agree.
Sai and
Yeah, Sai and
Christian.
Christian. Yeah, those are the good ones. But
Mm.
I don't even know if Christian and Sai are actual characters in the show. Or if they're
They
just gonna like merge them into one character or something. I don't know.
they could. I'm not sure.
I do not know. And then oh my god, this is the part where they go find somewhere like private.
Oh my god, yeah.
They're sitting next to each other. Their hands are literally like an inch apart. Like
Yeah,
their hands
there's
are like that.
they're like so close, and they do end up holding hands at some point. Kind of. Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And then oh yeah, and then Charlie like kind of tries to subtly ask him, "Oh,
Mhm.
you like Tara?"
Oh my god,
Did
that
you have
gave me so much
that?
pain.
I know.
Honestly,
And
I was like,
then Nick is like,
ooh.
"Oh no, I don't. Like I used to, like
Mhm.
ages ago, but I don't anymore." And then Charlie asks, "Do you know what? Charlie's really brave.
Yeah,
Like during this part, like I wouldn't do that."
I
don't-
might.
Oh, I no, you probably would, but I don't think I would. I'll just be sitting there like, okay. But then he goes, "Oh, do you have a crush on anyone then?" And then
He's like, I never.
Nick's like, "Yeah." And then Charlie asks who she is. Then
He's
Nick's like, "Well, why are you gonna assume it's a she?" And then that kind of just sends Charlie into like, "Oh shit,
The gay
maybe he
panic, like,
maybe he
ooh.
isn't straight." And I love how Nick said that without even realizing, like, I don't think he's had his sexuality crisis yet. Not really.
No. Well, he's kind of slowly having it.
Yeah, I feel like he's realizing his feelings for Charlie first, and then
Mhm.
after he's like, "Oh shit, what am I?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not straight, but I like him."
Mhm.
That kind of thing.
And then they
They
kiss.
move closer, and
Oh yeah, they
then
move closer.
yeah. Oh, do you know the part that like every time I read it
Mhm.
makes me like squeal, and I literally every time I have to pause myself, I have to scream, and then I have to go back to reading, where Charlie's like, "Oh, would you go out with someone who wasn't a girl?" And then they
Oh
get
yeah.
closer, and then he goes, "Would you kiss someone who wasn't a girl?" And then they get even closer,
And then would you kiss me?
and then they kiss. And
Honestly.
yeah, I'm looking forward to that, seeing that.
Yeah, I think they're actually gonna put that in the you know,
Yeah, I
first season.
I saw a picture of them. What I think it was them filming it.
I love that photo so
I
much.
sent it
You
to
don't
you, didn't
understand.
I? And like they're literally next to each other.
Mhm.
I think it looks like that scene.
Well, they
But,
have
yeah.
another photo of Nick or Kit in like the party area.
Mm. Oh
Yeah, like he was walking in the crowd.
Yeah, no, yeah, I've seen that. But then basically after that, yeah, they just kiss, and then
Mhm.
is it Harry who storms in?
No, it's
Drags-
Sai who like doesn't storm
sorry,
in.
yeah. drags Nick out basically, and then
Yeah.
Charlie's just left there.
And then he's
just by himself, just like processing everything that happened. It's really sad. I love Charlie.
I know you do. Favorite character.
I know. Can you tell?
No, of course not. Oh, and we haven't talked about, I'm not sure, is Aled, yeah.
I think you see him, but you don't really know him in the first volume. But oh my god, I love him. I do.
So your other favorite character?
Him and Charlie, top tier. Oh, I love Teo as well though. And Elle. Sorry, I'm just gonna list every character.
I have a few as well. My favorites are Nick, Tara, and Darcy, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I feel like when it comes to like your favorite characters, do you think it comes down to who you relate to?
It might, yeah.
Or just who you like? I don't know. Because obviously I love Nick, but like he's not my favorite character. Because I feel like I relate to Charlie more.
It might be like relating, maybe.
I feel like that's part of it. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I just think about these things. I'm like, why do we have favorite character? I'm sorry, I just go philosophical sometimes. But I'm just like, why do we like these certain characters? But like, I guess like, do you kind of identify with like Darcy or Tara?
I think
a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. I know the two of them together make me really laugh.
I know, I love them. They're so cute.
Like Darcy's a chaotic mess.
I know. See, it's just like you.
That's supposed to be.
I mean, take it as a compliment.
Okay, I will. I am a chaotic bisexual mess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's literally the bisexual stereotype now.
Yeah, exactly.
Am I right? I'm right.
Even though Darcy, pretty sure Darcy isn't bi.
No, I think they're both lesbians, right?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I think, is there anything else?
I don't think so, because I don't think the rain scene, is that a part of the first volume or that second?
No. Do you know what? We had this argument where Megan was like, oh my god, we're not going to get to see them do the rain kiss in the show because it's in volume 3. And I was like, no, it's not. It's at the start of volume 2. And we just had this full-on argument. I was like, no, I literally just reread this to write notes for the podcast. I was like, I know. And then I literally showed you a picture of it and you were like, oh, my bad.
But it's in chapter 3.
Yeah, that's why. Because it's different on webtoons than it is in the actual physical copies. Okay, so what were your overall thoughts whilst rereading? If we want to get onto the end sections, I don't know, because I feel like we're kind of finished.
Yeah.
First volume.
God, my first.
Like compared to when you first read it, like how do you feel differently after rereading it? Well, you've probably reread it a lot of times.
I've reread it so many times.
But like specifically for this.
After like rereading it, it gives me more joy because I know what's gonna happen. And I get more excited because I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also just the fact that we hate Ben from already even rereading it. We just hate him.
I mean, like when I reread it, I know what happens, so I'm like, Ben doesn't really matter. I mean, he does matter.
He's so important for the plot, but he's such an awful character.
But like, he's not there for overly too long.
Yeah, not really. He just like pops up when he wants to abuse Charlie.
I think he's just there for volume 1. I think.
Is he?
Yeah, it's just for volume 1.
Oh yeah.
And then he like screws off.
No. I'm just curious to know what Ben did with his life. Like honestly.
Honestly, I think I'm good. I don't think I really want to know.
No, I'm just curious. Like, did he turn himself around? Like, did he pull a Harry and like have a redeemable like little? I don't know.
Maybe, or he could be with that girl.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yikes! In the closet for life.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes. Well, when I was rereading it, for me it was kind of nostalgic because it like brought me back to like when I first read it.
Oh yeah, me too.
I can't remember how I found it because like the first thing I read of Alice's was Radio Silence because it got recommended to me. then I guess from there I kind of like searched her name up and found it. But like I was literally binging it on Webtoons in my bed, like at night. And yeah, that's the context. But yeah, I felt like it was really nostalgic. And obviously for me, I just love like the British references because I don't like see a lot of it because most of the stuff I read is like probably American.
Yeah, there's a lot of American like popular books.
So for once, you're the one who doesn't understand some of the references.
I understand. I've indulged in a lot of like British media
Yeah.
throughout my life. Like a lot. Most of the YouTubers I watched as a kid were British.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah.
So do we want to get started with some of our sections?
Oh yeah, of course.
We have some more sections to end it and hopefully they are good. And we remember what we're saying.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, we have a little section where we're gonna sort the characters from like this volume into Harry Potter houses.
Yes.
And
so we know some of them already because it's been confirmed.
Yeah.
They're
confirmed like later on.
Yeah.
Like Nick is Gryffindor. It's confirmed in volume 2, I think.
The 2.
And then
2?
Yeah, it's 2. It's after I don't know if I can mention it.
Okay. No, we'll find out.
Yeah.
We'll find out. It's fine.
We'll talk about it in the next episode.
Yeah, I put Nick in Gryffindor as well.
Yeah.
And then I put Ben and Henry as Slytherin. I don't know if Henry is like Slytherin.
You mean Harry?
Harry. Sorry.
Why do you keep messing that up?
Harry. Both of them in Slytherin.
I wasn't sure about Harry.
So we don't know that much about him, but like I feel like he's a snake.
Because I think Harry could be either Gryffindor or Slytherin.
Not all Slytherins are bad though, okay? Can I just say that?
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. Not all Slytherins are bad.
Yeah, because Charlie's a Slytherin, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Even though I put down Huffleclaw for Charlie. Because I feel like he's not just a Slytherin. I don't know. I feel like he's a hybrid.
Yeah, I feel like, I think Nick is a solid.
Oh, he's definitely a Gryffindor.
He's a Gryffindor. He could have been a Hufflepuff, but I think he's pretty much all Gryffindor.
Yeah, I see what you mean. And then for Tori, I put Ravenclaw because she's just so perceptive.
Yeah, I put her down as Ravenclaw, but also I thought she could be a Slytherin, like Charlie.
I can see that. Yeah.
But I think she's definitely more like Ravenclaw.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
She's very smart. I feel like don't laugh. Ravenclaws aren't just smart people.
I know.
They're creative. As well. She has Tumblr. She's creative.
I mean,
which we don't know about in Heartstopper, but
it's talked about in
her
Solitaire.
Yeah, it's like talked about a lot.
Which you guys should read. Solitaire is very good.
Exactly. And then Teo, I didn't know. I put Ravenclaw because I didn't really know.
Teo, I really wasn't sure.
So I just put Ravenclaw.
I put Ravenclaw or Slytherin, but he really like confused me because I don't know where to put him.
I don't.
Because he's not a Hufflepuff or a Gryffindor. Like I don't think so. But yeah, I think he might be more of Ravenclaw. Honestly.
Yeah. I know Alice is a Ravenclaw, but I put down Hufflepuff.
Yeah. I think he could be like a mix.
Yeah.
But he's a Ravenclaw. It was confirmed in Radio Silence.
Yeah, it was. Which you guys should read as well. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so now we have something called book history, where both of us have gone and found like an interesting fact about something historical, about like books or like anything kind of related to reading. So what did you find? Oh yeah, I found something on the first gay magazine. Oh, on like queer like literature. Yeah, the first like gay magazine was printed like in the 1950s. Oh wow, really? In the US, but it's actually like it was banned. Yikes. Yeah, it was banned because it was too obscene. Oh my god. Even though it only just like it discussed like almost like issues of homosexuality, like homosexual marriage. Oh right. But apparently that was too obscene, so it got banned. How rude. I know. Very homophobic of them. My one is about, where is it? My one, that's the wrong one. It's here, never mind. My one's about the first library. So the oldest library was founded like in 7th century BC, so like ages ago, a very long time ago.
Okay.
Basically where modern day Iraq is now, and it had like a bunch of archived documents. I also found it had like religious incantations, which I found was a little bit weird.
Okay.
It had like school texts and then like small kind of the beginnings of like books and poems and stuff.
Okay.
I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
What
Also,
do we
I got
have?
another fact I wanted to talk about
Ooh,
with like
yeah.
book stuff. It's not really history, but it's about, you know, that's the really great smell when you smell like an old book.
Yeah.
Apparently that's a thing. Like it's actually like there's a name for it.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's called bibliosema.
Really?
Yeah, it's like an
Oh my
actual
God.
like official thing. Like the reason
Yeah.
it smells like that is because it's due to like the breakdown of like the chemical components
Oh
and like
wow.
the papers and stuff.
Oh,
So
so it's an actual thing.
yeah, it creates
I
like
think
kind of like a vanilla, like flowery smell.
so. I can actually tell people that I'm not just weird and crazy.
Yeah,
Like it's
exactly.
actual
You're not crazy.
scientific
I mean,
thing.
maybe a little bit, but
Just a little bit. Um, I think we have one last section.
okay. Yeah, to finish off, we have a little like about the author. See what like we searched up things about the author, which is Alice Oseman, and we going over her for the next like few episodes.
Yeah, so it'll probably be like quite a few things about
Mhm.
her. Until we finish, I think,
Mhm.
volume 4.
Well, I'll start off like with a little basic one.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, she has like I think 5 other books aside from like
Yeah, I think it's
Heartstopper, because she has Radio Silence. She has I Was Born for This, Solitaire, Loveless, and This Winter.
yeah.
Oh, and Nick and Charlie. That might be 6.
I mean, I don't think it's like a book. It's like a what's it called? A novella. Because
Yeah,
it's only like 100 pages or something, I think. Like
yeah,
it's
I
not.
think so. I have it behind me over there.
Oh.
I'll count it anyway.
So my one is that, which I still find like really impressive, that Alice got her first publishing deal at 17 for Solitaire. Like while she
Oh
was at
yeah.
I think just before she went to uni, like she literally got the deal at 17 for the book.
Mm.
And I think that's crazy.
Yeah, I saw something about that, which is like very impressive.
Like if you think about it, I think she's about 27 now, and look how
Okay.
much she's written,
Yeah, she's
and
gotten so much done.
and she's having a TV show
Hmm.
from like I just think it's insane.
Hmm.
Can you
Like
tell I love
I wish I could be that.
No, like literally since I started reading her books,
Mhm.
because like I love writing and stuff. I'm like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
kind of what I aspire to like for my writing to look like, and to
Mhm.
like make people feel like she makes other people feel. Because she just like makes people feel seen, and I just how attacked I got from Loveless.
Yeah, I know. Loveless was so good. Everyone should you should read
Was
like all of her books, honestly.
Yeah, I feel
Like
like if you know and love Heartstopper, definitely start with
mhm.
Solitaire, because like you get a backstory on because Solitaire happens during Heartstopper
Yeah.
at some point. I think
And
maybe
you
volume
get to
3 or
meet another really great character.
something. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, you do. Oh my gosh. And then you get to find out more about Alid and Radio Silence,
Oh my god, yeah.
which is very cool.
His whole story. And then in Loveless there's like different characters we don't know about.
But it's like such an important
Mhm.
story.
And this one goes over like asexuality and like really well.
Yeah, and aromanticism.
Yeah.
But I think the reason why it's done so well is because obviously that's how Alice identifies. So
Mhm.
she's literally gone through that. And like I found earlier when I was like researching stuff about her that she actually went to Durham Uni. So like
Mhm.
everything in Loveless was basically kind of based off her own experiences, I feel like.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Anything else we want to add? I don't know.
I don't think so. Yeah.
You know what? All I'm gonna say is by the time this is released, the TV show is gonna be out.
I know you mentioned that already,
I
but
know
yeah.
I keep saying it, but like it's very
I'm very excited. And we're gonna binge watch like
no,
the
which
whole
feels
season.
crazy now. Yeah, literally, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wake up at 7:30 on the 22nd, It's gonna come out at 8 a.m. I'm gonna watch it.
I
And then
could
whenever
maybe
you
join
wake
you.
up, we're gonna watch it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna watch it twice, basically.
I mean, I could wake up at like,
No, don't do
2
it.
a.m.
That wouldn't even be 2 a.m. your time though.
8 o'clock, yeah.
Oh yeah,
You're
it
6
would.
hours ahead.
Sorry.
Yeah, there's a
2
big
a.m.
time difference between us.
Yeah. Yikes. Yeah, it's like 11:30.
Mhm.
I don't think I'm getting my 8 hours of sleep. I don't think I am. Oh, it's so annoying. And then I'm going home Friday.
Ooh, exciting.
I know, I'm so excited. And I have 7 shows booked for over Easter.
What the fuck, Chloe? Sorry, I shouldn't swear.
I sweared earlier when I was quoting Nick, it's fine. But to be fair, the 7th show that I booked was like a late Mother's Day present for my mum.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm justifying it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Anything exciting that's coming up for you?
Not really. I have exams
Nothing.
and papers.
Oh, yeah, that's not exciting.
There's
Are you
nothing really
prepared?
exciting. The only thing I'm looking forward to is like this podcast
And Heartstopper.
and Heartstopper. So that's
it.
the only thing exciting.
Do you know what? I don't think you've read the Maze Runner books, but the other day I saw that the author of it is releasing like another one, like in the Maze Runner, like what's it called? Like the Maze Runner world. Another book is coming in September.
Okay.
That just came to my head.
Maybe I'll read it because I do need more things to read. But I do have my book that I started reading recently.
You should
It's
read
called-
all the Maze Runner books.
I
I think
should.
there's only 4 of them.
I watched the movie, but I think the reason I didn't like the movie is because it had one actor that I not to mean the actor. He's in another film.
Is it Dylan O'Brien?
No.
Okay.
It's the ginger person.
Ginger person.
I think he's ginger. I think so.
Is there?
But I think he's in another film, or at least someone that looks like him is in another film that I really hated.
Okay. I actually like the Maze Runner films, but I think they were pretty accurate to the books. I think I can't remember that much, but I'm pretty sure they were.
Oh yeah,
Compared
the
to
person who
Percy
played Newt.
Jackson books and the movie. The Percy Jackson movie was a shambles. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, the Percy Jackson movie kind of sucked, but the books were like iconic.
Yeah, the books were so good. Do you know what's even better?
What?
The Percy Jackson musical.
I haven't. I really want to see it.
You need listen to it. You need to listen to it.
Okay.
It's good. Speaking of, I'm gonna be in it in summer. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're being the ensemble, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's like mostly our show for today. It's our first show.
That's very exciting. It's the.burrow.pod@gmail.com.
Yeah.
So yeah, tune in next time and we're gonna be discussing Heartstopper Volume 2. And by that time, I've said it already, but the show's gonna be out and I can't wait. I'm very excited. And hopefully further down the line we can get like some people on here to talk about like books and writing. Like
maybe you can actually get like Alice to join us. That would be a real stretch, but
yeah, I know.